A very good morning to all the viewers of Q News English. With me, Vijay Rana, along with Deepak from our studios out here in Hyderabad, Telangana. And let's have a quick look at the headlines of various prominent newspaper. The Times of India is what we are going to start off with. And no stay on CAA process, but Supreme Court seeks government view. So for all those who are opposing the CAA, the Supreme Court has said there will not be any stay on CAA, but they have asked the government to respond to these petitions. So let's have a quick look. Supreme Court initiates proceedings against Baba Ramdev for endorsing. So this is what happened in the courts. So Baba Ramdev has been accused, the proceedings have been initiated for endorsing misleading ads of medicinal products of Patanjali Ayurveda, summons him to appear before the court along with company's MD Acharya Balakrishna on 2nd of April. So during the COVID times, we saw that Baba Ramdev, he has a huge brand called Patanjali, and there is a huge fan base also. And the yoga guru also, he says, if you take these remedies or take these medicines, not medicines, Ayurvedic medicines, then your immunity will boost and you can fight corona as well. So this was majorly opposed, by people, and then there is a case also that was registered, and these ads, they were asked not to air these ads, as these ads are misleading. So owing to which he will have to appear in the court along with Acharya Balakrishna. Now Acharya Balakrishna is the one who is really close to Baba Ramdev and manages the entire business for him. Relaxing its own blanket ban, Supreme Court agrees to free up 67,000 square kilometers for setting up transmission lines for solar power generated in Rajasthan and Gujarat, says 13,000 square kilometer of Great Indian Bustard's core habitat to remain undisturbed. Centre tells Supreme Court illegal Rohingya Muslim migrants to have no fundamental right to reside and settle in India. Judiciary cannot create separate category for grant of refugee status. So this is a major jolt. Now Rohingyas are also residing in India now. So they have, Supreme Court has clearly stated that they will not be given the fundamental rights to reside. And moving on, we have Delhi High Court directs elections to all bar associations in national capital be held on the same day for a uniform tenure of 2 years. One candidate can contest polls for one occasion only, for one association only. And Delhi High Court dismisses man's plea challenging family court order which refused him custody of his 5-year-old son, a citizen of Ukraine. Court says it's in best interest of the child. And we also have Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who's out here in southern India campaigning for the forthcoming elections, and he's visiting different states. He was here in Telangana, and now he is out there. He's sharing the dais with PMK founder S. Ramadas in Salem, and that is in Tamil Nadu. PM Narendra Modi hit a campaign trail. In fact, we also, 6-7 months ago, DMK leader Mr. Stalin, the chief minister's son, Udaynidhi Stalin, passed a remark on Sanatan Dharma, owing to which Modi has responded now and says, Congress, DMK insult Hinduism and they stay mum on other faiths, says the Prime Minister. PM Narendra Modi hit the campaign trail in Tamil Nadu on Tuesday with a double takedown of Congress and DMK, calling them two sides of the same coin. He wondered why the two parties insult Hinduism at every opportunity, but choose not to say anything about the other religions. Indie Alliance is repeatedly and deliberately insulting Hinduism. They are planting thoughts about Hinduism. How can we tolerate this? How can we allow this? He says, a day after his diatribe against Rahul Gandhi for his Shakti remark. So, rather than saying this, why he does not say anything about any other religion at the first place? Why he has to say anything about Hinduism at all is the big question. Why anything about any of the religions? So that is the biggest question, and Supreme Court also has warned Udayanidhi Stalin not to pass such remarks. And while this campaigning is going on, the first line that I said, it's in the southern part of India. Now it becomes very difficult for PM. He is from North India, but then he cannot speak the regional languages of South India. So what does he do? He switches to AI, that is the artificial intelligence, and introduction of artificial intelligence into politics. So let's welcome the AI avatar, and it says, "Isari nalgu vandalu datali." Isari nalgu vandalu datali. This means this time we will cross 400. That's what the AI says, and a special X handle, Narendra Modi in Telugu, uses AI to translate his speech in Hindi in real time. The voice may not be a ditto copy of the PM, but the accent is that of a Telugu. And Modi's speeches are now available in Bengali, Kannada, Tamil, Punjabi, Marathi, Odia and Malayalam on the respective Twitter accounts. So that is going to be the best campaign, I think, and it might be the game changer as well. If you are able to convey your thoughts, whatever you want to put across, your guarantees in the regional languages. India has this unity in diversity, but we cannot forget the diversity part, and the number of languages that we speak, I think it's the highest across the globe. So how do you address that? You introduce AI and it becomes very, very, it is kind of a compulsion for you to address the people in their regional language. And that is what is being addressed out here. A very smart move from Prime Minister Narendra Modi's side. And Jharkhand Governor Radhakrishnan gets additional charge of Telangana. So congratulations to him. And India had world's third worst air in 2023. Delhi, the foulest capital. And moving on, 4 top maoists from Telangana killed in Gadchiroli. So it was a combing operation that was done by CRPF, and they killed these 4 maoists. They also had, the more than 30 lakhs worth of prize was there for on their heads. So JMM jolted as Sita Soren, sister-in-law of ex-Jharkhand CM Hemant Soren, joins BJP. She said she was being neglected out there in Jharkhand Mukti Morcha, and now she joins hands with BJP, and Congress finalizes 8 names for Telangana but puts the list on hold. And a high-tech sensor has been designed to save drones from crash landing. An encounter specialist gets life for killing gangster. So we might have seen in movies that a special squad is prepared by the police force and they eliminate the villains or the gangsters. So something similar happened in real life. A special squad was prepared. But then is it as per the law? It is very exciting to see that happening in movies or in real time also. But then is it as per law? It is not legal, owing to which the High Court has actually directed him to surrender, the cop Pradeep. So there was an encounter of a gangster that happened, and this was a fake encounter. Now this has been scrutinized and he has been advised to surrender, and he has been given life imprisonment for this. And the fake encounter was given the color of a genuine one, says the court. The division bench of Justice Revati Mohite Dare and Gauri Godse, while setting aside Privers Sharma's 2013 acquittal by Sessions Court, said the guardians of the law cannot be permitted to act as criminals in uniform. If this is permitted, it would lead to anarchy. And those on intermittent fast at high risk of stroke. Also, let's see if I missed anything. Yes, no stay on CAA process, but Supreme Court seeks government's view. So Supreme Court on Tuesday refused to interrupt fast-tracked grant of citizenship to members of 6 persecuted minority communities from Pakistan, Afghanistan and Bangladesh, ignoring a chorus of pleas from petitioners who sought a stay of the recently notified Citizenship Amendment Act. These 20-odd petitioners have also challenged the validity of Citizenship Amendment Act 2019. A bench of Chief Justice D.Y. Chandrachud and Justices J.B. Pardiwala and Manoj Mishra calmly heard a crowd of counsels including Kapil Sibal, Indra Jaisingh, Rajiv Dhawan, Vijay Hansaria, Siddharth Luthra and Mohammad Nizamuddin Pasha, but declined to come in the way of the government. So that's a big blow to all those, and those names of lawyers, they are the most prominent lawyers of India. So they all were against, they were the ones who were representing these petitioners, but their plea was rejected, and they will not, the courts will not intervene in the functioning of the government. So a big setback. What will be the reaction of Mamata Banerjee to this? I would like to see. And UPSC prelims rescheduled to June 16th. And while we are talking about Mamata Banerjee, how can Moitra be away from the news? And CBI will now be looking into it, and CBI will probe Moitra charges within 6 months. A 3-member Lokpal bench on Tuesday asked CBI to register an FIR and investigate within 6 months all allegations related to alleged quid pro quo against expelled TMC MP Mahua Moitra for allowing Dubai-based businessman Darshan Hiranandani to use her parliament portal login to post at least 58 questions, all typed by him from different locations including UAE, US and Bengaluru. So what happened here is, quid pro quo means you scratch my back, I scratch yours, or taking a favor and doing and returning a favor, So that's what she did, and she did that for money. It is being alleged that she took money to ask these questions. Now that will be now scrutinized by the CBI. And 5 Nyay 25 guarantee. 5 Nyay 25 guarantee. Now CEC to meet tomorrow to finalize the nominees, and that's the announcement coming in from Congress, and they say the Congress manifesto for the Lok Sabha polls would focus on 5 Nyay and 25 guarantee. The party said on Tuesday, and resolved to take its promises to the people with Ghar Ghar guarantee mantra. Now, on one hand, we have BJP with Pradhan Mantri Modi, Prime Minister Modi says ye Modi ki guarantee hai, and he guarantees that it will be fulfilled. Now Congress also comes up with their guarantee. We don't need these guarantees, basically, yeah, it's good to have these features, but then we need basically, like, this has become more like who is offering more freebies. There is a race that has started. How long will it continue? Will there be a party which will come with a clear-cut agenda, pinpoint agenda, and take care of the problems that are being faced by a common man? Speaking at a meeting, Kharge asserted that the country was seeking a change, and the Modi ki guarantee touted by BJP would meet the same fate as the India Shining slogan of 2004. Kharge urged all party leaders and workers to take every issue raised in the party's manifesto to every village and town and to every household across the country before making promises in the manifesto, and in-depth deliberation has been made to ensure these promises are implementable, he said. And BJP clinches a seat-sharing deal with 35 allies for the polls, and we can see Prime Minister Narendra Modi out there. He's waving to his followers during a road show in Palakkad. So as I said earlier, he's visiting the South Indian states. We saw he was in Tamil Nadu. Now it's the turn for Kerala, and he hits out at the INDIA bloc over graft and dynastic politics. And Kerala happens to be the stronghold for Rahul Gandhi. Wayanad is from where he'll be contesting from. And will the Modi magic work out there in Kerala? That's the big question. And how can Kavita Kalavakunta stay away from the limelight? And she has been arrested by ED in the liquor scam. And now Kavita makes a U-turn and moves to Supreme Court. And Sharad gets NCP SP symbol, tries to stop the clock for Ajit. 4 mayors killed in crossfire with police and Jharkhand government to hold Telangana state charge and take oath today. Okay. Jharkhand governor to hold Telangana state charge and take oath today. China's Xinjiang Hong 01 seen 460 nautical miles off Vizag. US and India monitoring Chinese spy ships. So there was a spy ship that was sighted 460 nautical miles off the south coast of India, that's Vizag. And Indian Navy is closely monitoring the movement of Chinese research vessels in Bay of Bengal and any violations by them, said Flag Officer Commanding in Chief Eastern Naval Command Vice Admiral Rajesh Pendarkar here on Tuesday. Notably, days before India planned a missile test, Chinese research vessels Zhang Yang Huang 01 was seen 460 nautical miles off Visakhapatnam. Pendharkar and US Ambassador Eric Garcetti were talking to the media aboard INS Jalshava at the naval harbor after the opening ceremony for the Indo-US bilateral tri-service humanitarian assistance and disaster relief entitled Tiger Trump 24. Answering the question, the US ambassador said this exercise would enable both the US and Indian navies to share their expertise and foster long-term association. The ENC chief said the exercise represented the robust strategic partnership between the two countries and aimed at sharing the best practices and standard operating procedures. So that's going to be an interesting move. Of late, we have seen India as being, favored by the United States of America, and we can see in the photograph as well how closely they are standing together. And they say it will bring a lot of, they'll be sharing the best practices, and they will set the standard operating procedures also in place. And let's see what Times of India has to offer. Let's see what Pioneer has to offer. Anupama Parmeswaran, I was bored during The Girl Next Door. Okay, that's the news from the movies. And we have Bandi Sanjay from Karimnagar, the MP from Karimnagar. And he says, unlike the previous BRS regime, which created hurdles while making the Razakar, we hope the new government, which calls for change, will ensure that the movie is screened and history reaches. Okay, there is a movie called Razakar. People, I would like to apologize. My limited knowledge of movies, although I love songs, but then there is a movie called Razakar, and that movie is being opposed, and he actually says it will be released. The movie is screened and history reaches to wider audiences. I urge Telangana government led by CM Arvind Reddy to endorse and facilitate the screening of film Razakar by giving entertainment tax exemption. All right, so that is, I think, more from the entertainment world. And let's see what the Kaleshwaram project, how it is trending. There were 2 or 3 pillars that were sinking in Kaleshwaram. So let's see in Medigada barrage. An NDSA team will visit Telangana from today. And what are they going to do? They will inspect the the barrages of the Kaleshwaram project from March 6th to March 9th. And also Congress trying to reach the magic figure. Ruling party short of half a dozen MLAs. The Congress is confident that at least 30 BRS MLAs will join it. It is strange that they just want to join. They have no bonding, no loyalty and no relationship at all. They are showing desperation and are angry with KCR. And did Praneeth tap phones of KTR and Harish too? Also, Jharkhand Governor Radhakrishnan to take oath as Telangana Governor today. 4 Telangana Maoists killed in encounter. This one we need to read through. At least 4 Maoists who sneaked in from Telangana carrying reward on their scalps were reportedly killed in a fierce shootout with the security forces in the forest here on Tuesday. Police officials said following a tip-off that a large group of Maoists from a neighboring state had entered the state with nefarious motives, the Gadchiroli police cracks C-60 commandos launched a combing operations in Kolamarka hills of Repanpalli division. Suddenly, the Maoists hiding in the jungle started shooting indiscriminately at the C-60 teams, which also returned the fire in self-defense. 6 Maoists killed in encounter with police in Andhra Pradesh after the encounter stopped. The commandos, led by Additional Superintendent of Police Operations Yatish Deshmukh, carried out a search. And Congress finalizes 5 more Lok Sabha candidates. And also, court allows Kavita to meet her mother and kids. The Delhi Rouse Avenue Court granted permission to BRS MLC Kavita to meet her mother Shobha and sons Aditya and Arya. The court considered the petition filed by her advocate and allowed Kavita's close relatives to visit her from 6 p.m. to 7 p.m. during the day. Conman Sukesh Chandrasekhar, currently jailed in Delhi's Mandoli prison, is in connection with rupees 200 crore money laundering case, has released another sensational letter. In the letter addressed to Akkaya Kavita, he welcomed her to Tihar Club and hinted at having more information regarding Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal. So we have seen Kejriwal, there is a pattern that I see. Kavita also ignored the ED summons and said it is being done by the BJP. And something similar was done by Arvind Kejriwal, the Chief Minister of Delhi. And both of them are they are related to this case. And the ED was chasing both of them. So will there be an arrest for him as well just before the elections? If electoral bonds are okay, then no case against YS Jagan Mohan Reddy. And no drinking problem in summer. Chief Secretary Shanti Kumari said there will be no drinking water problem during the summers. That's she's talking about Telangana. There was, it was being said that there will be drought-like situation, and she says during the review meeting, she clarified that the adequate water is being supplied in the Greater Hyderabad, and if anyone requests extra water, they are also being provided. She stated that there is no need to worry about fresh water supply. And Congress heads to take charge only after the Lok Sabha elections. The Congress government had released a list containing the names of 37 corporation chairpersons. The selected chairpersons are meeting their respective ministers and Chief Minister Revanth Reddy and thanking them for offering them the posts. But it is still not known whether the government has issued orders or not. It is learned that the government issued an order on March 14th regarding the appointment of these 37 corporation chairpersons. All right. And last of all, people, let's have a quick look at the headlines from our very own Shanarthi Telangana, and let's see what the paper has to offer. And we have Apex Court refuses to stay CAA and asks central government to respond within 3 weeks to applications seeking a stay on implementation of the citizenship amendment rules. Bench says we have to hear the petitioners. And EC replaces Bengal DGP a day after appointment. Election Commission on Tuesday removed Vivek Sahai as West Bengal's DGP in less than 24 hours after his appointment and instructed the state government to appoint Sanjay Mukherjee in his place. This unprecedented move, which saw Sahai become the shortest serving DGP of West Bengal, came amidst consideration of his impending superannuation on May 31st, well before formal conclusion of Lok Sabha elections on June 4th. Initially, Sahai, an IPS officer in 1988 batch, was chosen due to his seniority within the force. However, given his upcoming retirement date, the Election Commission opted for Sanjay Mukherjee, 1989 batch officer, as more suitable candidate for the role of DGP. Mukherjee, who currently serves as the DGP of the State Fire and Emergency Services, was second choice among the 3 officers recommended by Bengal government for DGP position. And 4 Maoists killed in Gadchiroli encounter. Also, we have here a tank, we can see a tank. A Russian tank fires its cannon at Ukrainian troops from the position near the border with Ukraine in Belgorod region of Russia. Ukraine forces have launched repeated cross-border attacks on Russia's Belgorod region. CBI told to probe Moitra, we went through that, and Delhi is the world's most populated capital city again, and UN sounds red alert. The UN issued a red alert regarding the global warming. And also we see a man in Guwahati. He's trying to have the elephant. It's a common sight out there. So he's trying to shoo away the animal, and it's a wild elephant. And we have country wants a change. Congress chief says Modi's guarantees will meet the same fate as 2004. And Haryana CM inducts 8 new ministers after Mr. Khattar leaves. The new CM inducts 8 new ministers. And a new law to curb dissent in Hong Kong. So things are going from bad to worse for a democracy in Hong Kong. And BJP signs poll pact with PMK. UN sounds red alert about the global warming, and neglected Sita Soren joins BJP. CBI told to probe Moitra. And Jews who vote for Democrats hate Israel, says Donald Trump. And March 22nd, last date for H1B registrations, people. And at that note, I would like to call it a day from our studios out here in Telangana. Please stay tuned for more. I'll be back tomorrow. Till then, stay safe. Vijay Rana signing off. Jai Hind.